Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video on this beautiful STL afternoon. I'm just leaving the gym, got a great workout in. I really pushed myself today because this was my first day back in the gym. I got sick around this time last week, and so I spent an entire week away from the gym. And so probably you probably understand that I'm a little sore right now, but nevertheless I'm gonna shoot this video because it's just been a great day. It's been a great day. I had a chance to run into two of my cousins at the gym. I was pulling up, and one of my male cousin, he like put his face to the glass and I'm like, oh, what's up, cousin? You know, we all got it in, him and his wife, and we just got it in, and I really pushed myself today. I had an intention on just, you know, doing 2 miles of cardio, and I just kicked it into that third gear, and I took it to another level. And not only was I able to do the 2 miles, but I was able to do a 5K, which is a little bit over 3 miles, plus do a 5-minute cool down. So I almost hit 3.5 miles, which is what I normally do. And that's I believe that's amazing, being that I spent an entire week away from the gym, and that's the first thing I do coming back. So might not mean nothing to you, but it means a lot to me. But I wanted to talk to you because I've been feeling good all day today. Had this midday motivational call today, and one of my mentors, her name's Nicole, she took it to a whole nother level today. And she really explained and broke down how there's really, when it comes to our life, when it comes to getting to our, you know, tapping into and unlocking the greatness that's within us, there are levels and there are chapters to this thing. So my question to you today is, are you ready to go to the next chapter? And let me preface my comments. As I stated, there are levels and there are chapters to this thing we call life. No matter what you do, nothing is achieved overnight. Whether it's losing weight, whether it's being successful, nothing happens overnight. There is a process to this thing. There are chapters to this thing. You know, now there may be a few chapters for some, there may be many chapters for others, but there are chapters to this thing. Every great success story has more than one chapter to the story. Whether it's Muhammad Ali, whether it's Michael Jordan, whether it's Oprah Winfrey, whether it's Tyler Perry, whether it's Tiger Woods, it does not matter. There are chapters to this thing. There is a process to this thing. And some people have gotten so complacent, staying in the same chapter because they're comfortable. But I challenge you to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, because in order for you to start a new chapter, to get to that next level, to get to that level that you're supposed to be on, to tap into the greatness that is still within you, but you are afraid to unlock it because you care too much about what people say or what people do or what people are going to think of you, you have to realize that you are your own worst enemy. Trust me, I know that I'm my own worst enemy. I have been my own worst enemy for a long time, but no more. But no more. Because it took someone who loved me enough to tell me, Arian, you are better than this. You deserve more than this, and you don't give yourself enough credit. Stop thinking of yourself as average. Stop thinking of yourself as everyone else, because you have always stood out. You've never wanted to fit in, but because you've always stood out. And maybe that's you right now. Maybe you're in a position where you know that is something that you're supposed to be doing. Whether it's opening that shop, or whether it's writing that book, or whether it's, being able to speak to someone in your community, or speaking to a group of children or teenagers who have, maybe, or losing their way, or you see them going down the road that you may have went down, and you know that road leads to a dead end. Maybe that's you. So my challenge to you is, you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But in the midst of that, you got to be willing to start writing this next chapter. You got to be willing to stop putting a comma where it's supposed to be a period, and turn the page and start writing this next chapter. So I challenge you to write this next chapter. What is that going to take? That's going to take you tapping into the greatness that's inside of you, that's within you. How is it going to get unlocked? You got to get around the right people. You got to make a decision. You got to say to yourself, self, I am tired of being in the place that I'm in. It's more to experience. It is more to unlock. It is more to unleash. What is inside of you that needs to be unleashed? It's time for you to unleash it now. There is no time like the present. That's why it's called a gift. You need to unleash it now. Stop being selfish and let's get it done. So here's what you need to do. If you're tired of being complacent and you're ready to dominating your passion, start living life with a purpose, then I challenge you to connect with me. I challenge you to reach out to me. I challenge you to click the link below this video and join the team. Because at the end of the day, you determine how many shots you take. But it's going to take you being willing to get uncomfortable and being able to understand what the big picture is. The big picture does not say or does not stipulate that you stay in the place that you're in right now. It means that you got to get out of your own way. It means that you got to think outside the box. Matter of fact, you got to shatter the box. You got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to, because lives are at stake. Your future's at stake. The people that you can impact is at stake. But you got to do it now. Not when you feel comfortable. You got to do it right now. When you feel like you have nothing else to lose and everything to gain. That's the best time to make a decision, to get it done. It's time for you to go to the next level. It's time for you to start a new chapter. When you're ready to start a new chapter, click the link below and join this unit. We'll see you on the other side. Peace.